gave them ability. Now the words about Jews from every nation under heaven living in Jerusalem. And at this sound the crowd gathered and was bewildered, because each one heard them speaking in the native language of each. Amazed and astonished, they asked, "Are not all these who are speaking Galileans? And how is it that we hear each of us in our own native language?" Parthians, Medes, Elamites, residents of Mesopotamia, Judea, Cappadocia, Pontus and Asia, Phrygia and Pamphylia, Egypt and parts of Libya belonging to Cyrene, and visitors from Rome, both Jews and proselytes, Cretans and Arabs. In our own languages we hear them speaking about God's deeds of power. All were amazed and perplexed, saying one to another, "What does this mean?" But others sneered and said, "They are filled with new wine." But Peter, standing with the 11, raised his voice and addressed them, "Men of Judea, and all who live in Jerusalem, let this be known to you, and listen to what I say. Indeed, these are not drunk as you suppose, for it is only 9 o'clock in the morning. No, this is what's spoken through the prophet Joel. In the last days it will be, God declares, that I will pour out my spirit among all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. Even upon my slaves, both men and women, in those days I will pour out my spirit, and they shall prophesy. And I will show portents in the heaven above, and signs on the earth below, blood and fire, smoky mist. The sun shall be turned to darkness, and the moon to blood, before the coming of the Lord's great and glorious day. Then everyone who calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Our first lesson.
The psalm for today is Psalm 104. You can find it on the second page of the Celebrate insert, and we'll sing it responsively. How manifold are your works, O Lord!
In wisdom you made them all. The earth is full of your creatures.
Yonder is the sea, great and wide, with its swarms too many to number.
Living things both small and great.
There go the ships to and fro.
And the life which you made for the sport of it.
All of them look to you.
To give them their food in due season.
You give it to them, they gather it.
You open your hand, and they are filled with good things.
When you hide your face, they are terrified.
When you take away their breath, they die and return to their dust.
You send forth your spirit, and they are created.
And so you renew the face of the earth.
May the glory of the Lord endure forever.
O Lord, rejoice in all your works.
You look at the earth, and it trembles.
You touch the mountains, and they smoke.
I will sing to the Lord as long as I live.
I will praise my God while I have my being.
May these words of mine please God.
I will rejoice in the Lord.
Bless the Lord, O my soul.
Hallelujah.
Our second lesson today is from Romans chapter 8. For all who are led by the Spirit of God are children of God. You when we cry, Abba, Father, it is our very spirit bearing witness with our spirit that we are children of God. And if children, then heirs, heirs of God, and joint heirs with Christ, if in fact we suffer with him, so that we may also be glorified with him. Our second.
The Holy Gospel, which is appointed for this festival of the Pentecost, is according to St. John, the 14th chapter. Please rise out of respect for the Gospel. The evangelist writes, Philip said to Jesus, Lord, show us the Father and we will be satisfied. And Jesus said to him, have I been with you all this time, Philip, and you still do not know me? Whoever has seen me has seen the Father. How can you say, show us the Father? I say to you, I don't speak on my own, but the Father who dwells in me does his works. Believe me, that I am in the Father and the Father is in me. But if you do not, then believe me because of the works themselves. Very truly I tell you, the one who believes in me will also do the works that I do, and in fact will do greater works than these, because I am going to the Father. I will do whatever you ask in my name, so that the Father may be glorified in the Son. If in my name you ask me for anything, I will do it. If you love me, you will keep my commandments. And I will ask the Father, and he will give you another advocate to be with you forever. This is the Spirit of truth, whom the world